U.S. Senate passes $60 billion foreign aid package for Ukraine.
ASEAN calls for end to violence at Myanmar border.
Official auction of nearly 17,000 SJC gold taels next week.
Hello, so good to see you again in today's news, and here we go, the first step of the show. The U.S. Senate is preparing to pass a $95 billion foreign aid package for Ukraine, Israel, and allies in the Indo-Pacific region. Of this amount, $60 billion is allocated for Ukraine.
On April 19th, the U.S. House of Representatives voted in favor of the aid package with a ratio of 316 to 94, including 165 Democratic Party members and 151 Republican Party members voting in support. The $95 billion spending bill consists of $60 billion in additional assistance for Ukraine, as well as support for Israel and U.S. allies in the Indo-Pacific region. Along with other expenditures, this bill had been delayed for months due to opposition from some Republican members in the House. After passing the U.S. House of Representatives, the bill will be sent to the Senate for approval before being sent to President Joe Biden to be signed into law.
On April 19th, the Foreign Minister of Association of Southeast Asian Nations just issued a statement calling for all parties to immediately cease the violence in the border areas of Myanmar.
The statement expresses deep concern about the recent escalation of violence in Myanmar, particularly in the town of Myawaddy in Kayin State and in Rakhine State, which has resulted in thousands of people losing their homes. ASEAN foreign ministers also call on all parties to take urgent actions to minimize the impact of the conflict on civilians, including creating a safe environment to ensure timely humanitarian assistance. They also urge the promotion of a comprehensive national dialogue towards a long-term and comprehensive political solution in Myanmar.
Meanwhile, the Vietnamese State Bank had just announced that it will auction nearly 17,000 taels of gold at 10 a.m. on the upcoming Monday, April 22nd, at the State Foreign Exchange Reserve Management Office.
According to the announcement from the State Bank, a total of 16,800 taels of gold is expected to be auctioned in this round. Each transaction lot is 100 taels, and the deposit ratio is set at 10%. The reference price for calculating the deposit is 81.8 million Vietnamese dong per tael. According to the operator, each enterprise is allowed to bid for 1,400 to 2,000 taels, equivalent to 14 to 20 lots, and can only register at a minimum price equal to or higher than the floor price. So far, around 15 eligible units have registered to participate in the auction.
Upcoming are some updated news.
According to the Ministry of Science and Technology, in 2023, Vietnam ranked 46th out of 132 countries' economies in the Global Innovation Index, rising 2 places compared to 2022. Vietnam ranked 4th in the Southeast Asian region and maintained its second position among the group of 36 lower middle-income economies. It is also one of the 7 middle-income countries that have made significant progress in innovation over the past decade.
The Vietnam General Confederation of Labor continues to propose reducing the working hours for employees in businesses to below 48 hours per week, which would allow them to have at least half a day or a full day off on Saturdays, similar to the public sector. The representative of the Vietnam General Confederation of Labor argues that it is unfair for state agencies to have a full day off on Saturdays, while businesses do not. Vietnam currently has one of the highest official working hours in the world. Therefore, the Vietnam General Confederation of Labor suggests reducing working hours to provide workers with the opportunity to rest and recover their energy.
The Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, MARD, has announced that Vietnam currently has 9 fragrant rice varieties enjoying tax incentives within the quota when exported to the EU, but the ST24 and ST25 varieties are not included. The 9 rice varieties exempt from tax include Jasmine 85, ST5, ST20, Nang Hoa 9, VD20, RVT, OM 4900, OM 5451, and Tai Nguyen Cho Dao. This list was established before 2015, when the EVFTA agreement negotiations concluded. After nearly 4 years of implementing the agreement, Vietnam is proposing to adjust the list of fragrant rice for export to the EU with a tax rate of 0% within the quota to better align with the current reality of rice exports from Vietnam.
Despite the modern and dynamic development in Vinh City, there is still a rural village on the outskirts that preserves traditional handicrafts using bamboo products. That is Kim Yen Craft Village, located in Nghi Liên Camille, Vinh City. In our today's story, we will take you to Kim Yen Craft Village to explore these intricately crafted handmade products that carry the oceans of the countryside.
The local residents here said that as they grew up, they saw their ancestors making bamboo baskets and ladders, and they followed. Not only do siblings across generations in a family work together in the profession, but also those from other rural areas who come here as daughters-in-law or sons-in-law learn the trade, work in it, and preserve it. Bamboo strips and rattan, once raw materials, have become inseparable from the people of Kim Yen village for many generations. For them, working in the trade is not only a means of making a living but also a love and pride for the traditional craft that has been passed down for hundreds of years.
I got married in Tan KY and moved here, then learned the trade, which became the main source of income for my family.
The profession of making bamboo baskets and ladders requires the craftsman to have skilled, creative hands, as well as patience and meticulousness. To produce a quality and beautiful product trusted by customers, it involves many meticulous stages, such as preparing materials, especially precise cutting, weaving, carving, splitting, and shaping bamboo, following specific techniques. With a love for the traditional craft, households often seek to innovate in designs, styles, and regularly update new products like bamboo carpets, dining tables and chairs, swings, to meet the increasing demands of customers.
We also aim to preserve and develop this because this is one of the criteria for building a modern new countryside.
In the fast-paced, busy modern life, bamboo-made products continue to be loved by everyone. They are essential items in daily life, environmentally friendly, and furthermore, they always evoke memories of a bygone era, the peaceful homeland. At the same time, they contribute to preserving, promoting, and spreading the beautiful traditional values of the nation.
The last story just ended our program today. Thank you so much for your attention. Have a nice weekend and see you later.